7 days on the road. Jennifer Hansen joined him on the road to victory.
It's the final leg of an exhausting 1,000-kilometre run for Yugoslavian Dušan Mravlje. He's now leading the race in the Sydney to Melbourne Ultramarathon and has the city in sight. If he keeps going at this pace without any problems, he looks set to take out the $20,000 first prize. 33-year-old Mravlje took up lead position from Victorian Brian Bloomer on Tuesday and hasn't faltered since. 45-year-old Bloomer lost more time today due to an injury to the right calf muscle, which slowed him down to walking pace. At 12:30, he relinquished second place to Englishman Patrick Mack, who's now leading Bloomer by about 16 kilometres. Coming fourth overall and first for the women is 38-year-old Eleanor Adams. Last year, she became the first lady to ever complete the Sydney to Melbourne run and hopes to take out the women's $10,000 first prize this year as well. She and Western Australian Joe Record have passed each other a number of times along the road, and Adams is now in the lead. But while they keep pounding the asphalt, the gruelling race has taken its toll on half the athletes which started out from Sydney. Of the 24 which began, there are now only 12 left who've had the stamina to keep going. Jennifer Hansen, Eyewitness News.
And wait.
But we're told that Dušan is only about 25 kilometres from Melbourne at about the Ford factory in Broadmeadows, so perhaps more people will gather as the time approaches. I have with me actually one of the competitors who is in the race. He's Dan Brannan, and he's from New Jersey in the US. Dan actually had to pull out because of a knee injury, but he can tell us a little about the race. What sort of a race is it, Dan?
Well, Sandy, it's a lot of things. It's first a tough race. It's a very, very competitive race. It also happens to be a very beautiful race. And it's the most prestigious race in the world among ultramarathons.
What makes it that?
Well, this is one of the few events which can bring in the top ultra runners from around the world, and chooses to do so we can meet under fair conditions in head-to-head competition against each other and have a go at it. You
think Dušan will be feeling pretty happy with himself when he gets here?
Extremely excited, yes. Dušan is a very happy character. He's a very lovable character, extremely ebullient, and we love him for that, and he really deserves this one, and I think he'll show it.
I'm told this is his very first victory.
His first victory in a multi-day race, yes. He specializes in multi-day races, and he has been a perennial bridesmaid. He's finished second in many, many major competitions, and so, as I said, he deserves it, and I'm sure he'll be showing his happiness.
Eleanor Adams is also doing very well.
Yes, last year's defending champion among women is doing extremely well. She's in fact, I believe, fourth overall right now, first woman. She's being pressed pretty well by Donna Hudson of the United States, but I think she'll probably hold out over Donna.
All right, well, we'll look forward to their arrival here. It's back to you, Joe.
Thank you, Sandy.
Now, Tony, what's this bad news about two bombers taking a dive?
I'm afraid that a couple of them have taken a big dive, David. They've been axed to make way for Mike